President Biden comes into this summit on a solid footing, given the ways in which he has positioned the United States to be able to compete effectively both at home and around the world. Finally, at President Biden's direction, we've taken important steps to protect our national security. We've put in place new rules on outbound investment and updated our export controls on semiconductors and semiconductor manufacturing equipment. And we've continued to uphold freedom of navigation in the region by flying, sailing, and operating wherever international law allows. We're also looking for specific outcomes from the meeting on November 15th. I won't get too far ahead of the meeting, and I'll let the President speak for himself after he has the chance to meet with President Xi. But we believe that there are areas where our interests overlap, like our efforts to combat the illicit fentanyl trade. There are also areas where we can more effectively manage competition, for example, by reestablishing military-to-military communications. And there are, of course, critical global issues that the two leaders will need to discuss, including Russia's war against Ukraine and the evolving crisis in the Middle East. All in all, we're looking forward to a productive meeting. President Biden has a long history with President Xi. Their conversations are direct, they're straightforward, and President Biden believes that there is no substitute for leader-to-leader, face-to-face diplomacy to manage this complex relationship between the United States and China. I will say that the President, broadly speaking, is going to set out a vision for peace and stability and the maintenance of peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. And he will do that in his meeting with President Xi. But in terms of the specifics of that conversation, I will leave that to the President to do person-to-person, face-to-face.